Hey guys, it's Mr. Blitz Tech. Make sure you sign onto Patreon. It helps us keep the lights on. It helps us, the Southerners, level up.
We are live. Raven, the GS, Joe, 1/3 of the Southerners.
Sam, the legend behind the techie.
We are live.
Guys, I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
And I'm Raven the GS.
I'm Sam, Mr. Blitz
And
Tech.
today, it's like a surprise attack. Robin Hood teaser trailer number 1. Do you know what, yeah? I don't even think this should be called a teaser trailer. This should be called like an announcement trailer. Because like no one even knew this movie was in production. Like,
That is true. I mean,
You asked for this.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not against the Robin Hood movie, innit? But do you know what I'm saying? Like, man just didn't hear any of this coming about. What's interesting is it's got the kid from Kingsman in it, Taron Egerton. And it's got...
I don't know who that is.
You don't know the kid from Kingsman,
The main kid.
the main kid, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Exio, what's he called in that?
Oh, okay. The main
Exio.
kid from the ends, yeah.
Is he from
Basically.
Ends?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he is from the
yeah,
Ends as well,
I
isn't it? Yeah,
forgot.
shout out to the man from the Ends, innit? Ends. Do we need an Urban Dictionary for the
I
Ends?
think so.
Urban Dictionary Ends. The play. I don't know. What is the
You're failing right now.
the definition of ends is it's where you're from, local to you, I guess. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I was gonna explain it, but like I was just like, well, like wherever you're from is your ends.
That's it.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like that. So London is our ends. But if I'm talking to someone from London, I'm gonna say East London is my ends. Do you know what I'm saying? It gets smaller and smaller depending on where you are and who you're talking to. So that's it. Close that. And Jamie Foxx is in it.
The only interesting thing. When was the last time we had the Robin Hood movie?
That's what I'm about to say. And there was never
Wasn't
a
that with
sequel.
Kevin Costner.
Was it?
Was it Kevin Costner?
Russell Crowe.
Was it Russell Crowe? Right, yeah.
Wasn't.
Yeah, it was Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
Maybe
Oh,
like
okay.
early
No.
2000.
No, yeah.
Early 2000, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that had to have been like 2000 and like two.
Like that, yeah.
I want to say 2 in it. Someone
Yeah,
fact check us in it.
early on that. So for us to be getting it now, I don't know, it's just like when movies like that just appear, I can only think like they're gonna be good, innit? Like,
They're gonna be good. Listen. 2 things in it.
yeah,
One, I've never heard about this movie ever.
I never heard it too. Either.
2, Jamie Foxx is
I
in
knew he
it.
was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say that. Even though a second ago you was defending him when I said I said I don't like. There's not many movies.
There are not many movies that Jamie Foxx are good in.
But then you start throwing them.
No, and I threw a couple out. But let's talk about Think about the 2 movies we said. We said Collateral,
Yep.
good, but that's a Brad Pitt movie.
Miami
Yeah.
Vice. Yeah.
Miami Vice,
Yep.
I don't think that movie's good, is it?
You know what? I like the delivery of that movie more than anything.
With him and Colin Farrell.
Yeah, like the way the movie was shot.
Mm.
Like I love that.
So
like,
you love the way the movie's shot?
Yeah, the way the movie was
Not
delivered.
Jamie
No,
Foxx.
not
The same
Jamie
director.
Foxx.
The same director as Collateral.
I don't know.
No, but to me it's kind of like a bit. The movie's kind of like similar.
Alright, so...
Yeah.
And then you say
Yeah.
Ray is good though.
No, Ray's a
Ray's
banging
good.
movie.
Ray's good.
Ray's banging.
Yeah.
But like, let's look at like his recent movies, innit?
Sleepless.
Oh, that. Wow.
It's okay.
Baby Driver.
Oh yeah, he's in that.
Oh,
as well.
yeah.
He's like mean
Oh,
guy, innit?
Yeah. I forgot it was in there.
He's the main villain, Bats, or whatever.
He's the main villain. No.
Who's the main villain in Baby Driver? Jamie Foxx.
Nah, it's not.
No, the guy who tries to kill him at the end, he's not the main
Yeah,
villain.
that's what I mean. He's not the main villain, but never's Bat. Oh, you mean Bat's kind of
Bats is the main
causes
villain.
it? Yeah.
Who's the main villain in the movie? If it's not Bats,
I would say, what's his face?
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, man.
What?
He's the one that sets everything up.
Didn't he sacrifice himself?
He sacrificed himself for the main character. How is he the villain?
Still a villain. Man won't let him
No,
go.
no, they're all bad.
There
They're
you go,
all bad.
There you go,
They're all bad. Kevin Spacey's not the main villain. Bats is the main villain. What?
Guys,
This-
let us
yo,
know.
oh my
God.
Because otherwise we'll never leave here. So just let us know who's the main villain.
Yeah, let's get back to Robin Hood anyway.
Yeah.
So my point was, he hasn't been good in these last movies. And what else? What was that Amazing Spider-Man something?
Oh.
He's in there as
Oh,
well.
Electro.
Yeah, bruv. Look,
There you go.
Hey, look, this has got nothing to do with
Just
Robin
play,
Hood, innit?
Just play.
Jesus. Kevin Spacey.
There's been whispers of a thief about our commoners looking up, seeing hope.
Oh wow. Okay.
If I may, I propose a bounty. 1,000 a week until he's caught or killed.
I've never seen anything like you. You stare death in the face. That's why I chose you.
You're not curious? He's under the hood.
He's obviously well trained. You flatter him. He's a smash and grabber, nothing more. Who do you think the thief is?
He's all of us.
You're an admirer.
He has his qualities. He's not you.
Are you sure?
You were a crusader. Now, you have to be a warrior. You wanted to steal? Now's your time.
Was that supposed to happen?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my word. Did you know what, yeah?
I just want to say for a second he had me.
Fam. For the first 60 seconds,
Had
I
me,
was
fam.
in.
Had
Do you
me,
know what,
fam.
yeah?
Like, I really thought they had it, fam. I really thought, like, yes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that feeling I had at the beginning was like, yeah, it's coming. No.
Do you know what, yeah? Like, Sam, have you got something? Because I come out, the rant's coming.
It just reminded me of that movie that came out, I think, last year. Was it Gods in Egypt or whatever it was?
Oh, wow.
Gods of Egypt.
Going
Yeah, like the CG, whenever it's played in the trailer, already looks dead. The script is so formulaic. It's like I can write that, and I can't. Like just.
Alright, there's many things wrong with this for me. Firstly, this is a teaser trailer. Yeah, it felt like it was 3 minutes. Looking at the time, looking at the time now, it was only 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
There is no such thing. There's nothing teasing
yeah.
about this.
Exactly.
Apart from the, you know what? If you'd have done the first 60 seconds
And then turn
bang, that
I would have been in. I would have been in, fam. And this is the point I'm trying to get to. That you made the teaser trailer. It's 2 minutes, and it pretty much plays out the whole movie. I liked what you said about, oh, that's a good twist. Do you know why it's not a good twist? Because we watched the teaser trailer and we know the twist.
There you go.
If they never showed Robin Hood, yeah, and they kept on doing it, like going to Robin Hood, cutting to Ezio or whatever, that could have been a banging twist in the actual movie. But then they give that up. They also give up the fact that the chick he's talking to is going to be his love interest later on in the movie and all this other stuff. Then it gets into these corny jokes.
Oh,
Like,
gosh.
do you know when it had me? At the beginning, yeah, I was like, wow, this is like Assassin's Creed. Hear me out. Do you know why it was like Assassin's Creed, yeah? Instead of having the machine that takes you into the past, yeah, it was like the future and the past was mashed together, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they had the arrows like machine guns.
yeah.
Like, they had technology, but it was back in the day. If they had just left it with there and that little part, I would have been super in it. But as soon as they showed Jamie Foxx, this is start going downhill, fam.
I tell you what bit that started everything off for me when the hoods that were hung on the bridge. Automatically, I went to the dark side, fam. Like quick, fast, fam. Like man was in the dark side. Like yo, is this where we're at? You know what I mean? And this is exactly what I was trying to say at the beginning. Like because we ain't had it for so long. Like this day and age, if they try to put something out, there's something completely different. You know what I'm saying? They did it with something Hutzman. It's like
Snow White.
Snow White, and then they did the other version, the darker version. You know what I mean? So that's where I thought of, and then they started off. I was like, oh yes, that's what they're taking it, and then it's just like
Yeah, man.
dead. So
I'm so
another disappointment.
But the reason I'm so disappointed is because the first 60 seconds was so good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the mythology I feel like they have is legit, but then they just went.
But you know what? I'm going to.
No,
because you know why?
Don't do this.
For the last 2 trailers, I did this. Man went cinemas and it was wrong. Tomb Raider. Man was wrong. Tomb Raider. And I know you two ain't seen it, but we were dead wrong. Yeah? Also, thing wasn't that bad either.
What's that?
Rampage.
Yeah, Rampage wasn't that
So
bad.
you know what? Even though, don't get me wrong, we just reacting to what they're showing us. Yeah? I'm just speaking of experience, fellas.
I'm gonna watch the movie, innit?
Yeah?
There you go.
But it did have that, the first 60 seconds, fire. Then everything went down from there. So hopefully the trailers, the other trailers, supposedly the proper trailers, this is a teaser.
What's gonna show you now though? That's what I'm trying to feel like. Like I said, they gave away the story. Like I said, there was a good twist. But even if you look it up, you're gonna know Edgerton is Robin Hood. So now that they've showed, like if they just showed someone speaking and they showed Robin Hood instead, then you never would know like he was inside already.
The thing that, see, look, now my mind's working. The thing what they could have done was, you know, they said there's another Hood. They could have showed us the face of the last Hood, pulling the thing up here. So then we're like, oh, that's Robin Hood. Not knowing that Edgerton's actually the new Hood. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they could have played a whole mystery thing with it. Bro, like, this is just a missed opportunity for me in this trailer. Yeah, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, like you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
I do agree with you though. So.
Alright, cool. So, anyway, guys, look, let us know what you think of this Robin Hood trailer. If you think it's good, if you think the movie's going to be better, whatever you want to tell us about. Tell us about Jamie Foxx and how you feel about him and who you think who the villain is in Baby Driver. Also, look, these are important questions we need to ask. Anyway, so, I'm Joe One Further, the Cyber Nerds.
And I'm Review GS.
That's how Mr. Blister.
And we'll see you in the next trailer reaction. Peace.
Oh.